This is Tracey from Mindless Crafting, and today we're going to be making these adorable pockets using 12 by 12 paper. I know you have some in your stash, so let's get started. We're going to be using this gorgeous paper from Stamperia. It's called Roses and Laces. It's scrapbooking paper, it's double-sided, and guess what? We just got it in our Mindless Crafting store. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun working with this paper. And look at that. So I can't wait to show you how easy it is to use this paper and make these adorable pockets. Okay, so let's take a look at these. You've got a pocket here, a pocket right there, another one there. And I just decorated the front of this. The inspiration for this came from a crafter named Gayle. Her last name starts with an A. I don't want to mess up her name, but I will post the video that inspired me because I want to give her credit for this. So Gayle, you are the inspiration behind this. You gave me enough to say, you know what, let me go ahead and try it and do it my way, right? So I thought these were so pretty. Look at that, y'all. And this paper is perfect. I fell in love with it. Didn't realize that I had this paper in my craft room for a while now. And now we have it in our store. So look how gorgeous that is. And do y'all hear my dog right now? I'll be right back. Okay, so from one 12 by 12 sheet, you can make two of these pockets. So that's how I was able to make these. If you notice, one of these has a squared edge. I'll show you how I did that rather than having the angled edge there. Okay. So it's amazing. I know y'all are going to come up with your own ideas. If you're inspired by this, that's awesome. You're going to want to do this though. So here's the thing. You want to be careful when you're doing this because you want to make sure you have something where either way you flip it, it'll work, right? So I think right here, I just have to be careful of this, but I'm not really worried about that. But if you have like writing on your paper, it may end up upside down. So let me show you how easy it is to do this. I'm going to make 3 of these. So I figured after the third one, you should be good to go as far as making your own. So I'm going to use this. Look how gorgeous that paper is. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness, y'all. Talk about beautiful, vintage, rustic, whatever you want to call it. It's so pretty. So these pockets are going to turn out really nice. So any 12 by 12 paper that you have, I know you have some sitting in your stash. Let's start with this one first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to get my ruler. And there's minimal scoring on this as well. And I am going to measure 4 inches, right? So I'm going to use, since this has a pattern to it, I'm going to use something that would be darker, like my my micron pen, so I can make my mark. So you're going to need 4 inches here. So there's my mark. We're going to flip this around, and I'm going to make 4 inches on this side too. And you'll see in a moment why I'm doing this. Right, so I'm coming down, just going to make another little mark here because my eyes will lose that marking, okay? So you got 4 inches here and 4 inches here on the other side. Then I'm going to take my scoreboard and I'm going to score at 3, 6, and 9 inches. All right, put that there, okay? So I have to be careful. I'm going to cut into this, but I don't mind. It's okay. So at 3, remember my 4-inch measurements are here and here. So don't get confused, right? Because you want to make sure that they're on the sides and not at the top and bottom. So when you're scoring. So you're going to score at 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches. So 4 inches, 4 inches, 3, 6, 9. Sounds like a song, right? Whatever it takes to remember. 4, 4, 3, 6, 9. Okay. Let me go ahead and I'll do the others off camera, but at least have the scoring and stuff done for that. Okay, so now I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to angle it. I'm going to angle my paper in here, right? I'm going to angle it. Here's 4. Here's my 4-inch mark and my other 4-inch mark, which is on the opposite side. Let me show you. 4 and 4. So I need to cut this straight down. 4 and 4. So let me just line that up. I got to make sure I can see on my, let's see if I can see very good on there. Let's see. Yep, 4 was about right there. And I'm going to just put that down. And I may have to cut a little tiny piece because it's a little bit awkward in the trimmer. Just a little bit awkward. Okay, so this is going to make 2 pockets. So isn't that wonderful? So let's go ahead and let me do this again. Actually, I'm going to do that off camera, but what I will do is I'm going to show you how to fold these. So watch how super easy this is to make these pockets. So remember, I've got this here. If I fold my pocket this way, and then I'm just going to do like this way, like an accordion, and then this way, that came out perfect. Look at that. Pocket, pocket, pocket. Okay? Let's do that again right on the score line. So I got this one. Let me look on this side. That's okay. So either way, it'll work. Okay? So I'm going to fold it this way. Fold it back in the other direction. And then fold it in this direction. And then all you have to do is glue it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness. Look how simple that is. And then you decorate it. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cut the other pieces. And so I have all of those together before we start gluing it. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and fold these, right? So just kind of accordion fold it. Move these out of the way here. Because once you get one, you've got them all. Just want to make sure these are creased real good, because we're going to still glue these down. Okay, so just like you can go either way. I really like the way that looks though on this side, but you can go either way on this. That looks pretty too with the lace at the bottom. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay, so we're going to leave it that way. So you can have it, you know, on a different side, or we could even square this one off too. So let's go ahead and do this. And I apologize if you hear some chewing under the desk. That is Strawberry, okay? That's the big dog. The big baby. So, okay, so we got that. Look how pretty that is. That. Okay, I'm gonna, because you can learn new things with this, but just me putting these together, it looks like something, right? It looks like the start of something, but I'm just gonna leave them separate. But I know once you start something, it's like, oh my goodness, I could make this. Okay, so we're gonna fold these on the score line. How pretty that is. Another idea for your 12 by 12 paper. I think these would be nice in a Christmas theme. And you can put like candy canes and stuff inside of them. Fill them with little goodies, some gift tags and stuff. Maybe something for a coworker. I think it'll be cute. You could really get so many different themes going here. Okay. Oops. Look how pretty the flowers on there. Look at that. This paper pack, you just can't go wrong with this. This is absolutely gorgeous. And so this is our first time carrying the Stamperia paper in our store. And I'm so glad I was able to find a supplier to get us some paper to put in the store. Okay, so now that we've got that, it's time for the gluing part. So for this, let's just put this aside. And I'll just go through each one because I really want you to get this. So you're going to glue up to here. So you're going to put your glue here and the bottom part here. That's Gooby, okay? He's got a little cough, so y'all pray for my Gooby. He's getting old. Okay, and we're going to go up to just right there where it would fall. All kind of noises happening in the craft room. This is how it is because my pets follow me all over. They don't follow anyone else in the house unless I'm not in the house. They'll follow someone else, but for the most part, they follow me. Right, so you want this to be glued here and at the bottom. Okay, so now we're going to get this other part here. We're going to glue it here. So I'm going to close it all up. I know on Gayle's channel, she left this open, I believe, and put like a little thing to put a note in there, which I thought that's really nice. That's such a good idea. But I will definitely post that video in the description so you can see what she did. I'm going to close all of mine up. And I know you can make, y'all are going to make this your own. And I would love to see what you make and post it in our Mindless Crafting Facebook group. Now, I don't think I went towards the bottom there. See, I'm not paying attention. Look at that. Just slip a little bit of glue in there so I can seal up the bottom. Okay. Okay. All right, and we're going to seal this area. Look, I'm forgetting about the bottom again. Right here. And if you want, you could just go like here and here. I'm just, for me, it's just natural to do it this way. And I don't have to really worry about art glitter glue because it's going to dry clear anyway. Okay. I mean, imagine all the themes: Christmas, fall, spring, birthdays. You can put a gift card in there. You can slip a gift card into that pocket. Okay, make sure that's sealed up. Let that dry a little bit. Let's do another one. Let's do this one while we're do this part here. And it's October, y'all, so go ahead and stock up on your art glitter glue before it gets any colder. We're going to stop second week of October. Oop, let me not put any glue up there. Second week of October, we are going to stop putting the art glitter glue at the end of the second week in our store. We're going to stop making it available just because it doesn't do well in freezing temperatures. It doesn't ship well. So we want to make sure that we don't send you a product that's not going to work or is going to be damaged by the time it gets to you. So the temperatures are already falling. So yeah, we just want to make sure. So stock up for the winter. I already know by hearing Strawberry, I'm probably going to have to stop this video and run downstairs and let her out. Do y'all hear her? Oh my goodness. Strawberry, it's okay. They just want to be in the room. If I put them outside, they're like, okay, Mom, where are you? Okay, look how adorable that is. So you already have your pockets. This is what the back looks like. Look at that. Cute. Now, if you want the edge like this, you can either just cut it off. All I did was I took mine and I just folded it down. Okay? So I just took mine and folded it straight down like this. I'm just going to show you that now. Just like that. And then I just added some glue there. And that's how I got that straight edge. It just adds a little something there. But that's how I got it. Nothing fancy. I just thought, hey, I'll just do it that way. Okay, so we've got, put that there. Got that one done. I'm going to go ahead and do these two off camera along with these other ones here. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now for the fun part, decorating. Oh my goodness, y'all. So many different things that you can do. And as I'm creating, since this is my first time doing this kind of pocket, I'm thinking like so many different ideas. So I did round the edges. I actually not round the edges, but just left it like this. But I guess if you wanted to round it, you could. Let me try it, right? You just never know till you try. Let's see what it looks like when I round the edges of this. Just slightly. Let's see. Okay. Just the top edges really on that one. So that's what it looks like, just so y'all can see what that looks like. Let me go a little bit further on this one and round it. Oh, not bad at all. I like it. Okay, so we'll just leave those two like that. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to distress. She did distress using the Tim Holtz, what was it? Oh, she used this one, the vintage photo. I think it was this one. But I'm going to use the Distress Oxide ink, and I'm just going to go around the corners of these because it has that little bit of that pink in there, right? So this is the closest I have to that. And I'm just going to go around the edges because I think it's going to look really pretty once I start adding the other stuff in there. But this is one of those things you can just kind of do, you know, just kind of having fun and doing a weekend project, making something for Happy Mail or a little gift for someone. But I'm really becoming addicted to those one-page wonders because I have so much 12 by 12 paper in my stash. So I'll be recording more tutorials as I come up with some ideas that really excite me. This one excited me. I was like, oh my goodness, what a great idea. a little bit over there. Okay. Maybe a little bit on here since it already has the pink. Look at that. Just dragging that out. Pink roses. How pretty. So yeah, just do your own thing. If you see something you're like, oh my goodness, I want to do this with it, give it a try, right? It's only paper. How cute that is. So therapeutic. How pretty is that? Go around the back. Let me go around the back end with that too. Super fun. Okay. And this one, I could just go right along here, along the lacy part right here. That way it'll really show up. And I know y'all probably have so many other ideas right now that you're thinking about as I create this, which is what I love. Ooh, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's see. Okay. Really cute. Right along here. How pretty is this? And who knows what my next batch will look like. This is just for these first few, and then I know how I am. I start thinking and thinking and thinking about different things that I could do with that. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Okay, so let me just take out 2 of these. Oh, let me get one that has the, let's see how 3 of those go. So here's what I can do. This paper has like the little strips in it. And I've already been playing around with this. So I'll use, like, it has these strips. It was one on this side too, so I cut it away already. So you can use these strips here. Look how pretty that is with that burlap. It looks so real. And then I have some extra little things. I can do some tags with these too, or make some borders. Like for this, I just created a little border right around here, right around the edge there. Created my own little border. So let me show you how I did that on one of these. This is really pretty. I can do a border of, let's see, I want to do brown. Even the cover, you can still use that too. So feel free to use that if you want to cut away certain parts and create stuff out of this. See all of this? All this stuff there's no like, there's no rules here, okay? And on the other side, of course, it has this. How beautiful. So you got a lot to play with here. So I'm going to cut a couple of strips and show y'all how I create that border on here. So all I did for this was I just put a little bit of glue right along that pocket, that top edge, because to me it doesn't stand out as much as I want it to. But you can do like, imagine if you had some pearls, you could put some pearls along here too. That would be really pretty. And so then I just line this up. Super easy, y'all. Super easy. scissors here, and I just cut it away. Oh, need a little bit more glue. I think I'm good. Thought I needed a little bit more glue on there. And this other side here, just cut right on the edge there. And then I took this one up that way. That way you can actually see where the edge of your pocket is. And then it stands out better too. But guess what you could do? You could do like some lace in there. Just gonna push some of that glue under there so it stays. Just like that. Cut it away. And you can let that dry a little bit, huh? And then that last edge right here, right there. And I will put the link in the description for where you can find this gorgeous paper. I think it's better scoop it up quick because I have a feeling it's going to sell pretty quickly. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's what you have for that. Look how that really looks like burlap on there. So you can really get, and just make sure I didn't glue my pocket down. Okay, so that's what you have for that one. And then for this, I can take some strips. Let's see what we got on that one that can really add a little bit of maybe lighten it up a bit. Let's see if I can find some strips for that. Oh, this would be cute. Let's see. That doesn't stand out as much as I would want it to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and find a couple of strips and I will be back. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some borders on here. I thought this would be good because it'll stand out more. So rather than it blending in, because you could hardly see the pocket there, I'll show you like right here and right here. You could barely see that. So I just want to make it, and you don't have to do this, but I just want mine to stand out. So I hope that you're already inspired and you're like ready to make one of these. I couldn't wait to share this with y'all. Make sure I don't mess that up there. Let's go ahead and cut that away. Okay. The doggies. Bill came and got the doggies. They're outside. All right. And right along there. So you see, I want that to really stand out. So for me, the best way to get it to stand out is to put something a little bit lighter. And I'm using everything from this paper pack. It's going to be pretty. So for me, if you're gonna put pearls, if you're gonna put pearls on here, like along the border, put them on this one, because then you just have that one pocket. Once you start adding things in, you might end up scraping like against this, so it won't lay flat. So if you're going to use pearls and stuff, put them right here. Anywhere around this area, it'll be pretty. Okay, so we got that one. And just press those edges there. And this one I just decided to use the burlap again for this one. So just take your time and just have fun. And I can't wait to add these tags. They have the most adorable tags for this paper. And this one is just a little bit wider than the others. I just started cutting them up. I didn't like measure. I just kind of eyeballed it. Look how that looks. And if you don't want to add more to it, you can just leave it like that. Or you could even, here's another thing, you could leave this without a border on it and then just do that. So you just have, let me show you. Right, that looks pretty cool, just like that and that. So that's just another thing, but I'm going to have it coming along each pocket. The amount of things you can do with paper is just, it's amazing. I mean, there's so many ideas. It's endless. And just when you think you've thought of everything for a particular project like this one, I know so many of you right now, the wheels are turning and you're like, oh, I can do this, or I can add such and such. You can add some real lace to this too, which would be pretty. Or you can actually use your if you have that thin ribbon in your stash, you could use some of your thin ribbon too. See? All the ideas. Okay, so if you want, you can go down here with another border also, like I did for this one. So I just added more to the bottom, more of this. So that's just another thing you can do. But all of this is in the paper. It's in the paper pack. So this I saw and I said, let me cut this out. And they have some bigger ones. I've been cutting into this. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my goodness. So if you want, you can take like something like this and I can add it on here like I did here. I took one of the circles and I added it here and just in half, folded it in half or just made it come right around the back. So let me go ahead and do that with this one. So I can either do that one or I can do it this way. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. So just coming halfway around. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to just put this right on here. It looks like it's almost about half, right? And then on the other side, just going to wrap it around. I could have just cut it in half, but I'm going to wrap it around. And of course, my distress is going to go away, but that's okay. Okay. It just adds another element to it. See that? And I'm not going to worry about that being out just a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. Now I could add some pearls here. I could do some, where's my white gel pen? I could do some stitching there. I could do stitching here. I think I'll leave it alone for now. Who knows? Tomorrow I might do some gel. My gel pen. Okay, so on here, look at these, all these adorable tags that come with it. So I'm going to start cutting out my tags to put in my pockets. 2, 3. I should have enough for that. Then you also have some of these corners here. The little corners. Here's the smaller ones here. You even have some keys. You even have a little lock. You even have some words that you can put on there too. My goodness, this is so cute. How do you decide what goes on here? You just don't think about it, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I had to adjust my lighting because I am recording in the evening. So hopefully you can see everything okay and the colors are nice and vibrant. I went ahead and cut out some of these tags. I'm going to just kind of mix and match some of these. I think would go well together. Start adding them to the pockets. Put that one in there with the rose. This would be cute, but I could also add some of these to, let's see. So these are some other cutouts that came from this also. So I went ahead and decided I'd just go ahead and cut them. Put that in there. Here. So you can arrange them how you want. This would make a cute bookmark. Get my other rounder here. All right, so if I wanted to make a bookmark out of this, I could. And I think I have some, always got twine around, so I can use some of the twine here. I don't know how I got a knot in that. Let's see. Ooh, you know what would be pretty? Some tulle. Now, if you have tulle in your stash, it'd be nice to use some tulle and add something extra to this. That's what the other side looks like. It's pretty. And if I want, I can use some of that burlap. Let's see if I have enough to go across there. I have a lot now. I don't have too much now. What we got here? Yep, I got some. Tiny bit of burlap right around the bottom there. That would be cute. Maybe put one of the could actually put a keyhole right there at the top, couldn't I? I'll leave it right there. So all of these cutaways are inside of this paper. You should be able to have everything you need, not have to, unless you want to add some extras, you can. And let's put that. See how far, oh, so yeah, that works. Or right here with that one. I do want to put something, that looks too pretty. I don't want to really disturb that part. Don't want to disturb that either. Could put a little key there. Just kind of showing you what you could do with this. Could put a little corner right there. Huh. Put that down right in the corner there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's just amazing how beautiful this paper is. Oh, did I make sure I could fit stuff in there? Let's see if this memories will fit on here. Something like that. Bring it down a little bit. Right about there. No, I don't really mind the edges hanging off there on that one. But I can always go back and cut off the edges if I don't like it, like tomorrow, right? Okay, so let's see this. That needs something on it. Could take a key. Look how much dimension that has on it. Look how cute that is. You did a really good job designing this paper. So you can put these in Happy Mail packages or just send them on by themselves. They're just so adorable. Okay. Let's put that up here. Okay, we got another one that we can put right here. And you could add this to a greeting card if they want. Now, if you want, you can add some dimension to this by using your mounting tape. Now, I did this one. I had some extra paper that I cut up, and I just rounded the edges of that. So you can put that in there. That would look cute too. Not sure about that yet. I'm really liking these. I love those corners. Okay. And just keep adding stuff in. And there's still so much more. Look how pretty those look. Look at all of that. See what else we got here. Oh, this was another tag that I was kind of playing around with. Let's see. Add another one in here. Well, that's one that's already done. Let's see. Add something in there. Something about the words showing. I want the words to show. If I wanted, I could add some lace to here. I could add some of this on here. Right? Just giving y'all an idea of what you could do. To me, that's a little bit too much fussiness on that one. Let's see what this looks like. That's pretty. Just go for it. I mean, you really cannot go wrong with this paper. It just, from every angle, all of the little things that's on it, just add to the beauty of it all. It's just gorgeous. You don't want to add this in here somewhere. Let's see. Let's add another one in there. And this way you get to share your stuff with someone else who may maybe trying to build up their stash, or you just say you want to just share some of your stuff with a crafty friend, right? Send them some happy mail. Let's see. Put one there. Right in that corner. And I apologize for my lighting. I'm wanting to get this video done, and the lighting is just not on my side. Starting to get dark earlier. Pretty, something like that, maybe. We shall see. Can those go like that? I guess they can do sideways, huh? A little sideways pocket there. Let's see what else we have. That's pretty. I'm just getting whatever corner rounder I want, huh? And just I could just have that coming right off the top there. Just like that. Right? You don't have to stay within the lines, right? It's okay to be outside of the lines sometimes, right? Or all the time when you're crafting, right? Okay, so may end up adding something else in there. I'm not sure yet, but for now it looks pretty good. Ooh, look at this. On the cover is this little tag right here. That would go perfect right here. That would go perfectly. So I'm going to go and get that. Because sometimes, you know what? You just got to do it. So does anyone else use the front covers of their stuff? You'll find the greatest, some of the most beautiful artwork on the front covers. You could even get the roses and lace and cut it out too. Everything, every piece is a craft project. Every single piece. So now I can put that right there. That will look pretty. And let's stick one of these in here. Okay, so look what happened, y'all. That's a little bit too wide. But we always have scissors. And it already has the lines there, so it won't be too hard to cut that off. Cut a straight line. Cut that one off. Let's see if that fits. Okay, I may have to adjust it even more. We'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this one on here. Before I do that, you know what? I need a little bit of a... So on this one, you see right here? I went right around here. That's my gel pen, my white gel pen. I made little squiggly lines on these. Right around there. So I'm going to do the same thing on this. Make my little squiggly lines. Nothing fancy, but it just goes with the whole flow of this tag, the design, right? I'm not being like real neat with it, but I'm just kind of swirling it a little bit. No one's going to say, oh, your swirly lines are crooked. Well, they're supposed to be, right? And see how that just kind of keeps with the beauty of that. And now I can actually take a gem. Let's see. So we got that one. To tie it all in, I'm going to put like a blue one. I ran out of pink. You can tell what my favorite color is, right? Ran out of pink ones, so let's put a blue one on there. And Strawberry's back in the room again, and she's being so quiet. What a good girl. Okay, so let's let that dry a little bit. And we're going to, of course, add some dimension on there. See, my hand's got so much glue on it. So fun. So fun. My hands are sticking to this. Look at that. All the glue came off my hand. I got ink on my hands too, so it's like... Okay, so let's go ahead and put a little bit of glue on there. Okay. Let's place it right about there. That's perfect. So I found what I needed on that one. I found what I needed. And I may go back and add something in here, but this looks so pretty the way it is. So I might just leave it alone. Now I want to go ahead and put, let's see. Put little pearls here. I want to try and see what happens if I put some pearls along there. I want to try that, so I'll go ahead and try it for us, right? Let's see, so start in the middle, and then put one here. here, and that's how I usually measure without having to measure. How pretty is this going to be? Everything dries. And you'll keep going back and wanting to add other stuff in there. I don't know if you're like me, but that's what I like to do. Take a look. Like tomorrow morning, I'll come back in here and I'll look and I'll say to myself, you know what? It needs something else. How pretty is that? Now I could take the blue and go along here with the blue also. That's just another idea, but who knows? When I take the pictures of these and post them in the group, you might see some alterations, okay? So that's how you make the pockets and decorate the pockets. I'm sure there are a ton more ideas. If you'd like to see more of how I do the using the 12 by 12 paper, or what they call one sheet wonder, if you'd like to see more tutorials like that, let me know. I'd be glad to share that with you. And I can already see I'm going to add pearls on this one right here. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to join us on Facebook, we are the Mindless Crafting group on Facebook. Feel free to join us. I'll put the link below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.